Nifty. Wood shelving in it. Bought it. Yay! These are cross members. And the thin part, the tenon that goes through a hole in the wall of the shelf, and then you stick a dowel rod through it so that it stays in place. Well, they were too long, so I am going to mark all of these down here to the right length. So we'll have it the right length. I took one of these and I sawed it, and then I made an end like that. So it's shorter. It's a lot shorter. Whew. It's a slow go when you do it by hand. Got my workstation set up. Going to be doing some sawing and some sanding. And now to see how well they fit in the hole. Okay, that's the end that was already, done. This is the end that I did. Okay, that one fits. The very bottom, I put wheels on. And yeah, then the screws are a little too long. That's that piece of painted masonite on the floor. And then the bottom part with the wheels, I screwed to the other side and this side. I decided needed these cross braces put in there before I put it all together. And it's so wonky and so wobbly. I will eventually screw them in place, but put one in, another one falls out. You pick that one up, you put it in, the other one falls out. Yeah, it's like that. We're standing at the top end, and those are the shelf supports. That's the bottom there. And where they stick through the little holes, I have these pegs to knock through there, but I have to trim the pegs because some of the holes are wonky in the wrong place and a little on the small side. So I'll be carving them down with my box knife, smacking them in through those holes, probably screwing those struts in before I put shelves on and the top on and the back on. We are getting there. Okay, so this is going to go slide in here. Actually, I'm going to do it from the other side, but to see how much I need to trim off, I do it this way. So I'm going to have to trim a little bit on each side of it. The height ought to be just right, though, for this one. Well, that ought to work just fine. I'll put it in through this way. Make it a little uniform looking, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Does it fit better that way? What's going on here, folks? We'll make it... I am going to screw these in place once I have them in there, because I am not going to do anything else with this. This is going to be it. When I put this together, I'm not going to reconfigure it, as far as I know. I'm not going to feel like it, that's for sure. Okay, have I done enough damage? Probably so. Here he comes, a little mouse coming through the hole. Just wedged that bottom one in there, and we're going to see if we can fit. So that's why these shelves have those lines, because you can put these cross things in either hole or whatever hole, and if you have more, there's another board like this in the garage. So if you have an extended shelf like the very first shot you saw, then you can use alternate holes and stuff, but this is just going to be these two pieces. Let's see if we can fit some more boards in. Alright, I had to sand the shelves just a wee little tiny bit. They were a little too tight, but they fit now. And we have to figure out if I want to screw them in place or just let them be that way. I think I might use one screw just to make sure they don't fall apart with me rolling it in and out. Kitty cat's going, okay, what is this? What is this? The final piece, and it will be finished. It goes back further, except the wheels are having a problem with the floor. The refrigerator is sitting on a piece of hardwood thing that does not go all the way across. And I'm going to have to find another piece of that to extend out towards where the cat is so I can roll it out and back. This is what we're looking at in the way of floor. It's got this piece of like wood flooring under the fridge. So I need to fill this like an L-shaped thing so I can roll it out the pantry. Here's what I cut. I cut this L-shaped thing here. I'm going to try to put it there and then put the pantry in place. Oh, I think I did it. Whoa! I did have to trim it by hand. I'm trying to be quiet because baby's napping. I think it works. I think it'll work. First of all, I'm going to vacuum the floor and all that, and then put this back down, and then put the pantry in place. I had a piece of styrofoam that I had saved. It was left over from some kind of packaging thing. And I put some dabs of silicone on the back, and have that taped in place, temporarily taped in place. And the reason for that is it's going to be against the wall. And eventually, you know, I won't be here or it won't be here, and I didn't want to mar the wall. So hopefully that'll protect the wall a little bit. You signing off on the are you signing off on the job, supervisor? Checking it all out? Are you? You checking it out? It was a kind of a tight squeeze with the styrofoam, but I think it will protect the wall. I just had to wiggle and squeeze the fridge over to the right another ½ inch, or to deal with that styrofoam. But it rolls in and out. Ta-da! 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 Well, I guess that will do. And it is kind of wobbly, and I'm glad I put the styrofoam there because it will bump against the wall a little bit, but with that as a buffer it won't be too bad. And this handle I can lift on, and these holes in here I can use to lift just to make sure that it rolls smoothly. Down where the two pieces of flooring come together I put some duct tape. I was going to put it underneath, but the one that the refrigerator is sitting on, the refrigerator is so heavy I can't even lift a corner of it to put duct tape under, so it's surface duct taped. What do you think, bud? He says, did my toy go back under there? No, it did not. What do you think? He says, huh, I think you need to clean up now. Yep, I do. Voila! Ladies and gentlemen, from some bookshelf lumber type stuff that I purchased at a garage sale, nifty, to a roll-out pantry. And now the fun part begins, cleaning up all this mess around here. But it is just afternoon on Saturday, and I'm proud of myself for getting this done. I already have my brain going on the new platform for under the brown swivel chair. There is enough wood left over to do it. I'll just have to plan it and do it. Upward and onward.